Hey, it's Cyrus. If you're about to start college, there's a good chance you're excited and maybe a little nervous too. So here's how to best prepare for your first week on campus. Number one, buy the essentials and understand move-in day. Preparation is key, and the most common way people prepare for college is by buying stuff. Now, I don't suggest going overboard. Less is often more. At the end of the day, what you consider essential depends on you and what you actually use. But my suggestion is to think about the things you use on a normal day and make sure those are packed along with the basics you'll need for college. That includes a good laptop, a comfortable backpack, a few simple clothes, a water bottle, and whatever else you'll use regularly. I also recommend looking into your university's move-in process ahead of time. Know when you're supposed to arrive, where you're supposed to park, what paperwork you need, and if there are any specific rules for your dorm. It'll make move-in day a whole lot less stressful. And if you're still figuring out what to bring, I have a few videos and some recommended products linked in the description that might help you out. Next up, one thing I'm grateful for doing a lot of, but I really wish I did more of, was spend time with your people. Going from high school to college can be a really confusing time in your life. Everything changes. Your schedule changes, especially your sleep schedule. Your environment changes. The people you surround yourself with change, and you change. Because of that, well, it's really easy to get caught up in everything that's new. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You'll reinvent yourself multiple times throughout your life, and that's part of growing up. But by spending time with your friends and family before college and making a few more long-lasting memories with them, you give yourself something familiar to look back on during those really confusing moments. Heck, this advice can really apply to any stage in your life. I'm post-college now, and it applies to my situation. No matter where I'm going in my career and my life, I still try to spend as much time as I can with the people who matter most to me. Those relationships help keep us grounded and help keep us us. Now, that doesn't mean your friend group won't change. Believe me, that first week of college is something, man. You're going to meet some really interesting people, and some of them will become semi-lifelong friends, and others you'll probably never see again after the semester ends, and that's okay. But just don't forget the people who helped get you to where you are today. Talk to your people, get their insight, and make sure you listen to them because they know you. And after spending some time with your people, spend a little time with yourself too. This might sound a little weird at first, but hear me out. College is about to become one of the busiest times in your life. You're going to meet so many new people through classes, clubs, events, etc., etc. There will be so much going on that it's easy to forget to just be. So before all of that happens, I'd say go spend a little time in silence. Go for a walk. Go sit outside. Leave your phone at home for a little while and let yourself think. Because here's the thing. Although your friends and family know you, you also know you too. You kind of know what excites you, what stresses you out, who you want to become, etc. So spend some time thinking about that before college starts. Think about what you want out of these next 4 years. What experiences do you hope to have? What kind of people do you want to be around? What kind of student do you want to be? You don't have to have every answer. Heck, just answering one is better than me. But going into college with even just a little bit of intention can make a huge difference. Because if you know where you're hoping to go, it's a whole lot easier to recognize the opportunities that help you get there. Next up, set up your college life before classes start. Now, this is probably one of the things that you're probably thinking about in the background, and you can kind of postpone it until you move in. But I'd suggest just thinking about this a bit right now, because once you get to campus, everything starts happening really quickly. So if you can, get a few things set up beforehand, such as make sure you can log into your student email, complete any onboarding documents before moving in, download your university app, and look at the campus map to figure out where your classes actually are. I remember when I moved in, I didn't complete one of my onboarding documents, and that didn't hurt me too much, but it did make a small part of my orientation just a tad bit goofy, so don't be like me. So spend just like 30 minutes one evening getting everything organized, and your future self will definitely thank you. And finally, my last piece of advice on how to prepare for your first week of college is to accept that the first week will feel awkward. That first week was just a bit wonky for everyone. Everyone is trying to figure out everything, and some things work and others just don't. That's completely normal. So don't be hard on yourself. Just accept where you're at, keep showing up, and keep trying. Because before long, those unfamiliar buildings will start to feel familiar and eventually like home. So embrace that first week. You only get one first week of college, and although it might not be perfect, it's the beginning of a chapter you'll remember for the rest of your life. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I'll leave a few helpful videos in the description below, along with some products I recommend if you're getting ready for college. I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.